Returning to wealthy coin, howdy, hello everyone. Thanks to this leak, the Shiba Inu bull run is officially confirmed. Today's SHIB news. While the Shiba Inu community is understandably delighted with SHIB's January performance, a feeling of market uncertainty has resurfaced as the month draws to a close. The market's performance in February in particular has reintroduced a feeling of anxiety as the month winds down. The forthcoming FOMC meeting is expected to be the most consequential event for Shiba Inu holders' investments. To better comprehend how the FOMC meeting affects their Shiba Inu portfolio, it is helpful to have a thorough grasp of what the meeting entails. The modification of the federal fund rate is a major highlight of the meetings, which take place every 3 weeks. The latter represents the interest rate at which the Federal Reserve lends money to banks. The film will discuss the Shiba Inu bull run that has been confirmed by this leak. The latest breaking news from SHIB today. To view our most recent videos, please subscribe, share, and give us a big thumbs up. We will start the video without further ado. In order to maintain economic stability, the Federal Reserve employs the federal fund rate. Borrowing money becomes more affordable at a lower rate, which facilitates investment by increasing liquidity. Conversely, investment is dampened and borrowing becomes less attractive with a higher rate. In 2022, the Federal Reserve's quantitative tightening policies aimed to reduce inflation, one of which was an increase in the federal fund rate. A positive surge was felt by Shiba Inu and the market as a whole following the most recent FOMC meeting. Reason being, last month the Fed announced a rate hike of 0.75%, or 75 basis points this time around. They only decided to raise rates by 0.5%, or 50 basis points. As a result of the lower FFR, investors believed the Fed was reducing the pace of its aggressive rate hike. Along with this came news that the Fed's fight against inflation was successful. The Federal Open Market Committee FOMC is expected to meet again between January 31st and February 1st. Many believe the Federal Reserve will increase the federal funds rate FFR by 25 basis points. If this is accurate, it might lend credence to positive sentiment, which might lead to fresh buying pressure for SHIB. With that result, it would be able to break over the $0.0000123 price level, which has been acting as resistance for the past several days. The next Fibonacci resistance line is located at a potential 14% price spike for Shiba Inu investments if a rally materializes. A rate hike over that might fool investors and cause Shiba Inu prices to drop again. It is possible that a 10% or larger decline is imminent. Depending on the result, it will return to levels at or below its 200-day moving average. The market may respond in advance of the official release of the FOMC minutes on occasion. Some have hypothesized that this is due to the fact that those in influential positions are aware of the Federal Reserve's rate decision prior to its official announcement. This means that some market players may have special access that gives them an advantage when making decisions. It is worth noting that there was a small increase in Shiba Inu's weighted mood meter during the past 2 days. The market may be showing signs of optimism again if this holds. Investors do not necessarily foresee another jump, especially with estimates tending towards a 25 basis point hike. While price volatility has dropped marginally over the past several days, it's possible that another surge is around the corner. This is due to the fact that this week's trading activity could be influenced by the FOMC data. The results are the same as what is shown by the exchange flows. In recent days, there has been a marked decline in the supply on exchanges, although the situation is exactly reversed when looking at supply outside of exchanges. A bearish pivot might yet happen at any moment, particularly if the FOMC opts for a more substantial rate hike than expected. There will probably be more directional momentum now that the official data is out. The following trend presents chances for short-term returns for SHIB traders and investors. Over the last 7 days, Benzinga analyzed the future of a number of stocks that investors favored. The tech-heavy Nasdaq led the markets higher this week, continuing the positive atmosphere that began 2023 on Wall Street. Final week results showed gains of 4.32% for the Nasdaq, 1.81% for the Dow Industrials, and 2.47% for the SP 500. Despite economists predicting a 2.6% increase, the U.S. Department of Commerce announced on Thursday that GDP climbed 2.9% in the fourth quarter. The Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index increased by 5% in December, according to Friday's BOS report. This was lower than the 5.5% advance in November and lower than the 5.5% gain that economists had predicted. Cryptocurrencies that are popular among memes include SHIB and Doge. Although it was originally created for the Shiba Inu project, the Ethereum-based coin SHIB has quickly become popular. Both should be viewed as investments with a high level of risk due to their extremely volatile prices. Dogecoin has been around for a long time and was the first meme coin that everybody knew of. As a result of speculative investments and sudden market declines, we frequently witness enormous rallies. In 2020, the Shiba Inu coin entered the market as a rival. The idea is that this is a spoof of Dogecoin. The value of Shiba Inu has increased at a faster rate than Dogecoin has. The reason behind this is that the project is still in its early stages of development. The risk outweighs the potential reward in this case. The Shiba Inu might have been another meme currency that bombed or had a very small price increase. The Shiba Inu currency in 2023 is riskier than the Dogecoin, but it could pay off in the end. Given the high level of risk associated with meme currencies, the Shiba Inu Dogecoin may be a better option. According to a senior executive at Cyber Capital, 3 of the most decentralized digital assets currently available are meme coins with a doc-themed Dogecoin, Doge, and Shiba Inu. According to the company's chief investment officer, Justin Bonds, who tweets to his followers, only 32 of the top 50 crypto assets are considered to be technically decentralized. This number includes Doge and SHIB. Just 32 of the 50 most popular coins may be considered truly decentralized. We can put a finger on decentralization and say yes or no, even though it's on a continuum. Remember that in reality, things could be different from how they appear on paper. After a strong start to the new year, the price of Shiba Inu is beginning to cool down. The digital coin has increased in value by 60% since January 1st, giving the Shiba Inu price a new narrative all its own. If you believe whale stats, the top Ethereum whale's usage of Shiba Inu smart contracts and tokens is unparalleled. The Shibarium beta launch has sparked a great deal of interest in Shiba Inu. According to Shiba Inu's principal developer Shigeru Kusama, Valentine's Day, February 14th is a possible launch date for Shibarium. Despite buying Shiba Inu in the midst of the Shibarium debut, whales are selling SHIB until December. The top Ethereum whales have bought more Shiba Inu smart contracts than any other smart contract in the last 24 hours. With a 2% increase over the past 24 hours, the current price of SHIB is 0.00000000. Shiba Inu still has a shot for a much greater peak in the months to come. The release of Shibarium has the potential to pique more people's interest in Shiba Inu. The new Layer 2 blockchains promise many improvements such as faster transactions, more scalability, and less overall transaction costs. The possibility of burning trillions of tokens is another consequence of Shibarium. Like any other product, cryptocurrency is subject to the rules of supply and demand. An increase in price is possible if demand remains constant and the supply of SHIB tokens is drastically reduced. People are still interested in SHIB since it was the third most viewed cryptocurrency last year, according to Finbold. Nonetheless, the reason behind Binance's decision to delete the coin remains unknown. It has been suggested that Shiba's low liquidity could be the cause. Regardless, Binance is still quite concerned about other matters. There was a surge in concern over the exchange's viability when it withdrew from a last-minute deal to rescue FTX. Regardless, Binance has announced a large-scale employment drive, which means that they are dedicated to expanding the business despite the fact that this is causing some controversy among investors. The day came to an end with that. To view our most recent videos, please subscribe, share, and give us a thumbs up.